Ladies and gentlemen, it's your brother from another mother, God's Messenger. Welcome to another episode of Gospel Sound. Now, check this out. I didn't have to go too far to find this wonderful woman of God. I want you to hear her voice. Ma'am, all the way from Boston, Mass. What is your name? You say it.
Hey, everybody. My name is Ree.
See, I like that name, Ree. Ree is in the building. We also have a guest along on the line as well. The guru himself. What's up, Thomas? What's up, man?
How's everybody doing?
Oh, look at it. He's a cool guy. He's a cool guy. The single that we're going to play today is In the Middle of It. The artist's name is Ree. The name of her whole CD is called Your Instrument. So let me just get straight up in her Kool-Aid, Ree, the artist from Boston, Mass., and get some information about her. Miss Ree, how are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm so excited to be on. Hello, everybody. I'm great.
Hey, now, how did you get into the gospel scene, the gospel music?
Well, I got into it. I come up from a family that's been singing, so it's all I knew, it's all I saw, whether it was carrying chords, watching my mom in rehearsal, different things like that. And just being in the industry as a background singer, seeing the ins and outs and stuff like that, it's now, shifted to where it's my opportunity to do it. But this is years and years, 20 plus of music.
Wow. So what do you like most about gospel music when you're out there at ministry? You kick it up the mic, and I saw your video, too. What do you like most about ministry?
You know what I like most about ministry? Really, the reward for me is when I get the messages and the calls back about what the song did. I mean, to get people moving, that's a cool thing. To get coins in the pocket, that's a cool thing. But when someone's life is impacted by it, when they're starting to rethink certain things, or they feel like, okay, you know what, maybe I can connect and I have a purpose, that's really what I'm in this for, is just to communicate and get as far as I can, given the message that God gave me, so that people can take that and really just run with it.
Wow. Let's go into the single that we're going to play today, In the Middle of It, and I also saw the video. How did that song come about?
Oh, my God. In the Middle of It, awesome song. In the video, if you see it, it's like, it's fun, it's going, but really that came out of some pain. That was a painful experience. It was, I went through some things with my family, and to the point where I didn't know how things were going to come together. It looked like I was getting ready to lose everything. It looked like we were all getting ready to lose everything and go, just different directions. But through that process where I thought that there was nothing, this is where God stepped into something that looked like it was completely over and was like, hey, wait a minute, I got this. And so it was just the strength that he brought in something that looked completely broken and destroyed. I give all credit and glory to him, and that's why I'm excited to share this, so that everyone else can take that and look and be like, listen, I don't care what it looks like. He can step in the middle of it, turn your situation around.
Wow. It sounds like you're saying walk by faith and not by sight, that God will never leave you nor forsake you. Let's go into the title of the CD, Your Instrument. Now, tell me, what in the world does that mean?
Your instrument. You know what it is? I'm his mouthpiece. Everything that comes from me, and we all are called to be his vessel. And so your instrument, however he wants to use, because if we stand there, imagine you have a trumpet or something like that, and it's sitting on the shelf. It may look nice. It may, look a certain way, but there's no sound coming from that. There's no breath. There's no wind. But it takes for him to inhabit that, to give the breath, to give all that, to make that amazing sound. That's the same with me. People could sit up here and be like, oh, your voice, or your this, or your that. But if God is not in it, it's just a voice. It doesn't change anything. It doesn't do anything. So with him in the middle of it, with him breathing and doing what he does and working things out, speaking through me, allowing for me to be able to give what I give, I'm his instrument. So that's exactly what that's about.
I love it. You're God's instrument. You're God's mouthpiece. God works through you and works with you and through you to minister the good news gospel. I love it. Those who just tuned in, I am talking to gospel artist Ree from Boston, Massachusetts. The name of the single is In the Middle of It, and the name of her CD is called your instrument. Now, Ree, on your CD, and you said you recorded a lot of songs for your CD, your instrument. What is your favorite song?
You know what? It's really between this song in the middle of it and another one, Broken. I have many. It's so much because these are my babies. But it would be, those are the deepest ones to me, the ones that are very riveting. This one in the middle of it and Broken. Broken really came from conversations that I had where, and you can find these on iTunes, but Broken came, and YouTube as well. Broken came from conversations that I had with close friends. And, you know, you asked me about gospel music, and really I look at it as, you know, just, for instance, Broken is almost taboo. Dealing with how could God love me when I'm something that I was asked, when I'm something that he hates. She's dealing and struggling with things in her life, lifestyle situations. And that, I didn't know how to answer her at that time. But you know what? God answered me the next day, and that song poured out of me. It's dealing with those issues with lifestyle changes, children who are struggling, and the parents looking at them and saying, "That's my baby. How am I going to deal with this?" And this is how God is talking about when the person says, "How can I love?" In that song, God comes on the back and it says, "This is how I love you." So Broken, that's a deep one for me, and it means a lot. These two, Broken and in the middle of it.
Broken and in the middle of it. And for those who are tuning in, we are going to definitely play in the middle of it. Oh, yeah. Now, who wrote the song? I mean, hold on now. You're a singer. You're a songwriter as well?
Yes, I am. I wrote everything that is on that on the album. I'm a writer. Wow.
And what are your other gifts and talents?
Well, I sing, I write. I'm a speaker. I'm a preacher. I'm actually a counselor by nature, by trade. I'm a domestic violence advocate. My biggest thing is encouraging people and strengthening them to get out of that situation. Or if you're in it, know what you need to do to make it to where you want it to be and how you want it to work for you. But so I'm really big in the arts. So I've been in theater, I act. So, yeah, those are some of the things that I do.
Wow. Mr. Thomas Griffin, the promotion expert. I call him the guru. Thomas, what have you been up to? How do you get to meet Ree? What you got going on, man?
Actually, I was blessed to meet Ree through a mutual friend. They always collectively promoting Ree's up-and-coming album, Your Instrument. And I just loved some of her old music that she already had put out. And, I mean, I was feeling it. So just her vibe, which she sings and ministers, really made me want to reach out to her. And that brings me to my Mother's Day event, honoring all the mothers of today in the community, which is May 28th, 2017, 15 Talbot Ave. Dorchester, Mass. 02124, where there will be modeling, fashion design, and of course, dancing and Ree.
So
Ree's gonna be there. Ree gonna be at the administration. She's gonna be singing while they modeling.
It surely is.
Yeah, you definitely see Ree there. She definitely will be ministering a few songs, and this. I'm just happy that she definitely has. Definitely included herself and wanted to do this. She reached out, her manager reached out, and just wanted to get the ball rolling. It was very enthusiastic about coming aboard, coming to Boston. And I mean, it was this overwhelming love of God, and I believe God put us together. And I think we're here to roll. We're here to move forward in His ministry.
Wow. Ree, how can our listeners get to see your face, see your videos, your social sites, connect with you, and get to know you?
Oh, awesome. You know what? I would love for you all to come and hang out with me. SerelaMusic.com. That's SerelaMusic.com. You can check me out on my site. My social media is Serela Music, but it's Ree if you look for the artist page. Also, Twitter Instagram, that's Serela Music, SerelaMusic. And then YouTube, same thing. YouTube is Serela Music, so you can check find out about me. Check it out. I communicate. I'm not far off. I like to communicate. It's a huge thing because, like I said, I want to know how this is impacting me. It's not about the coin. The coin is nice, but it's really about just extending this reach. So please come check me out. I'd appreciate it.
Wow, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, Bree, when you're in the studio and you recording the songs and your favorite songs, and you like Broken and you like In the Middle of It, what do you like most about being in the recording studio, recording these songs that you are the writer of?
Okay. What do I like most? You know what? Honestly, the recording process, I'm most uncomfortable in there. It's weird because live on stage in front of everybody, I'm so relaxed. It's fine. I'm good. It's in that booth, but because you can be, you got to stop, go, you come out, and I'm around some of my closest friends. So they're not the nicest when I come out the booth if something isn't right. They're like, no, and I'll come out and I say, I did my best. And they're like, I guess your best wasn't good. And I mean, they make it really fun. But it's really like I'm so humbled and I'm almost like a child, in that place because this is where you're setting the foundation for everyone to receive this and keep it going. So that is such an intimate space for me that I feel like a baby in that place. I really do. You catch me on stage, I'm just so relaxed. It doesn't even make sense, really. It seems like it would be the opposite, but I'm, so relaxed in front of people.
Wow, I hear that. Now, if you wasn't doing the counseling for domestic violence and you wasn't doing gospel called by God to minister the good news gospel in song and preaching and teaching, what would you be doing? What would you be doing? Play basketball, play baseball, what would you be doing?
If I wasn't doing that, because you know what? Those are my dreams. Like the singing and the counseling, I'm like, I'm good in life. But really, it's being around my family. I'm such a homebody, and I like to just be around them. I like to go to the beach, and I like to travel and do the cruises and stuff like that. Oh, another one, I love going into the community and serving, and that's not me just saying that just to say it. I'm the type that'll buy a foot-long sub, and I can't eat. I know I can't eat it all, and half of it I'll have that and the cookies and the juice, and I'll be like, okay, we got to find somebody. We need to find somebody to give it to. I'm big into that. Giving and making sure that people have and wanting to cook meals and making sure that they have. And so I'm excited that because it got to the point, it takes funds to do that. So I'm excited that this can help to be able to get out there and do that too, even more. So really service, that's a big thing. Service and being with my family, I'm good. But the fact that I'm doing counseling and music, I'm so excited about that. I'm all set.
That's right. So what would you say to, and this is the last question, and we got to go into a commercial, but what would you say to the artists out there that are trying to do what you do?
Don't copy. Be yourself. Pray. Ask God what's the direction and what does he want you to say. What's your purpose? What's your goal? Write it down. What is your target? And go after that. Look at people. You can admire them and acknowledge that they're great. If they're great, they're great. Don't hate on them. Say they're great and acknowledge that they're in their lane. But then you stay in your lane and you perfect it and you do everything you can and don't give up. It's going to be hard sometimes and it's going to seem like nobody even cares about what you're doing at the time. But it's not about that. If God calls you to it, you do it and you keep going after it.
Wow. You heard it live from Ree from Boston, Massachusetts, and my boy, Thomas Griffin, the guru of production and promotion. With no further ado, hey, it's time to make that money, pay that bills. If you're looking for promotion on KROV, that's right, you got to contact my brother from another mother, Elder James Lockhart, 210-884-8744. If you're looking for promotion again on the hot spot, we're in your living room, we're in the car. We're global. That's right. We're not only in San Antonio, but we're in Africa. So if you're looking for a hot spot and you want to get some promotion on, contact Elder James Lockhart, 210-884-8744. Hey, or if you need me, contact me, Godz Messenger, hit me up on my webpage. G as in girl, O-D-Z as in zebra, messenger.com. Or call me. You can talk to me. I'll talk to anybody. 678-558-6028. It is Sunday. I got to go to church and brush my teeth and wash my booty and all that stuff. But before I go, get my praise on, I got to listen to Ree. The name of her single, In the Middle of It. The name of her CD, Your Instrument. All the way from Boston, man. Ree.